What if a roof could change outfits with the weather and charge your sensors when it rains? Not fiction. Materials science with climate sense. White paints bounce heat in July and overcool in January. Dark coatings drink sun in winter and bake you in summer. Buildings need a skin that thinks seasonally, no switches, no apps. A Science Advances study titled Bioinspired Metafilms for All-Weather Energy Harvesting, Adaptive Thermal Regulation, and Raindrop Electricity Generation was published just 3 months ago. The team builds a flexible metafilm, 5 ultra-thin layers that act like a thermostat and a tiny hydro plant. It flips to mirror bright and sheds energy to the sky. In cold, it turns absorbent and sips sunlight as a heater. When a raindrop lands, the top layer harvests its splash as electricity. Here's the trick. They stack a hydrophobic fluoropolymer, a thermochromic dye that switches from colored to clear near a chosen temperature, and a porous, radiative cooling layer that beams heat through the infrared sky window. Underneath, a transparent electrode closes the circuit for raindrop power. Let's put in numbers to anchor it. In hot, dry tests, the film ran up to 7.5 degrees Celsius, cooler than air, and in cooler cities, darker versions warmed above ambient. Raindrops produced voltage spikes over 200 volts and power bursts around 60 plus watts per square meter, handy for charging sensors. The switching temperature is tunable from near freezing to roomish, and the color flip happens in a few seconds. Why this matters? 1 square meter that cools in August, warms in December, and still does something during a storm means simpler retrofits and fewer gadgets on the roof. It's passive comfort with an active bonus. I think this moves smart envelopes from static recipes to adaptive systems. A film you can laminate beats bespoke facades. But caveats remain. Raindrop power arrives in bursts and needs storage and rectifiers. Long-term grit, hail, and UV will decide real lifetimes. Complex stacks can delaminate if installers cut corners. The path is clear. Tune colors for latitude, widen the sweet spot for roof angles, harden the top coat, and couple the raindrop generator to ultra-low power radios. And now the meme of the week. If a sheet that cools, heats, and sips rain sparked ideas, subscribe for more nature to tech dives, and tell me where you'd stick an all-weather energy skin first.